Today, Baba is meeting all of us as a jeweler. BapDada is classifying the children into three categories. First is the jewels of eyes, second is the jewels of necklace, and third is the jewels of bracelet. In today's Murli, Baba is telling us that how we can become these jewels and what are the specialities of all these three types of jewels. Baba is also telling that how we can receive respect by maintaining an honor, our own honor. Also, Baba is telling that how we can finish negative by singing Baba's praise. And also Baba is telling that what happens by singing Baba's praise. Baba is also telling that how we can free ourselves from the attraction of Maya and how we can make each of our action as a memorial by remembering two things. And also Baba is telling that how we can create a fortune. So let's start with today's Murli. Date of Murli is 6 May 1971. The title of the Murli is The Special Decoration of BapDada Are the Light of the Eyes. Today, Baba, the jeweler, is happy to see his jewels. He is seeing that each of you jewels is making effort according to your own capacity and moving forward. Do each of you know which jewel you are? How many varieties of jewels are there? Then someone said 8 types. Which number jewel are you? Have you not become the same as a diamond while staying in the company of the diamond? All of you are jewels. But the first is the jewel of the eyes. And so, are all of you not the jewels of the eyes? One is the jewel of the eyes. And the second is a jewel of the necklace. Do you know what the third stage is? The third are the jewels of the bracelet. The first number of all is the jewel of the eyes. Who can become that? Those who do not see anything except the Father through their eyes are the jewels of the eyes. Those who speak about knowledge through their lips are a little less than those of the first number you were told about. So who can become the jewel of eyes? Those who do not see anything except the Father through their eyes are the jewels of the eyes. And those who speak about knowledge through their lips are a little less than those of the first number. They always have the remembrance of the Father in their eyes. The jewel of eyes have the remembrance of the Father in their eyes, so that they only reveal the image of the Father. Whereas these ones do service through their throat, and this is why they become part of the necklace. Who can become the part of necklace? Those who do service through their throat. What is the speciality of the third number? Who are the jewels of the bracelet? They become helpers in one form or another. And so the result of being helpers is that they become the jewels of the bracelet. What is the speciality of third number? They become helpers in one form or another. Each of you should ask yourself, which jewel am I? Now we need to ask ourselves that which jewel am I? Are you the first number, the second number, or the third number? All of you are jewels, and all of you are BapDada's decoration. Now, tell Baba, which jewel are you? According to the signs you were just told about, are you those jewels who pass with honor? Even among those in whom there is hope, there is still a number. So always keep in your consciousness that you are the jewels of BapDada's eyes. And so there cannot be anyone else merged in your eyes or in your vision. Baba is telling us trick that how we can keep BapDada merged in our eyes or in our vision, by keeping in consciousness that we are jewels of BapDada's eyes. Whilst walking and moving around, whilst eating and drinking, what should be visible from your eyes? Baba's image and features. When you stay in such a stage, no one will ever complain. All the many different types of difficulties do distress you. And because of becoming distressed, you move away from your own honor. And because of moving away from your honor, you become distressed. Why we become distressed? Because of moving away from our honor. If you become stabilized in the stage of your honor, you cannot be distressed. So what does it mean to be distressed? In order to finish all difficulties, stabilize yourself in the meaning of this word. That is honor. That is, stabilize yourself in the stage of your honor. For maintaining your own honor, you constantly receive respect. This is how we can receive respect, for maintaining our own honor. This is why the two words are used together, honor and respect. Therefore, know your own honor. To the extent someone is stabilized in his honor, accordingly he receives respect. Do you know your honor, pride? How elevated is it? In a worldly way also, those who maintain their own honor never perform any actions that will be against their honor. Constantly remember your honor, and then your actions will also be elevated, and you will not be distressed either. So, is this not an easy yukti to finish all difficulties? In order to finish anything negative, that is burai, sing Baba's praise, that is badhai. Simply through an alteration of one accent, so much difference is created. You simply have to change that one accent. Even a small child of 5 years can do this. Always continue to sing the praise of the greatness of the highest on High Father. The entire study, that is Padhai, is included in this. What is the summary of entire study? Always continue to sing the praise of the greatness of the highest on High Father. So what happens by singing Baba's praise? All battling, that is ladhai, finishes. You have become tired after battling with Maya for so long. When you sing Baba's praise, the battle does not cause tiredness. By your singing Baba's praise and staying in happiness, the battle seems like a game. One enjoys oneself whilst playing games. So what would be the sign of those who consider battling to be a game? They remain happy. In no form can Maya ever attract those who constantly remain happy. So, in order to free yourself from the attraction of Maya, firstly, constantly maintain your state of honor. Secondly, consider Maya to be a game. And whilst playing the game, constantly remain happy. If you simply remember two things, every action will become a memorial. Now, which two things we need to remember so that our action will become a memorial? Let's see that. You experienced how Baba, in the corporeal form, made his every action a memorial. Remember two things so that each action of yours becomes a memorial. The image of support and the image of upliftment. If you remember both these things, that each action will become a memorial. If you constantly consider yourself to be the image of support for the transformation of the world, each action of yours will be elevated. Then together with that, you will be able to be very generous. That is, by having beneficial feelings in your attitude and vision, each action of yours will be elevated. Therefore, perform each action so that it becomes worthy to be a memorial. It is difficult to follow this. Is it difficult to follow this? A group was going to do museum service. Fortune is always created through renunciation. Those who renounce something automatically receive a fortune. Therefore, those who have the greatest renunciation of all accumulate the greatest fortune of all. Therefore, you should go on service with happiness. Cha, Om Shanti. Now let's stay in remembrance for 2 minutes, then we will share our churnings. Om Shanti. Now we can share our journeys.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
A very simple line which is a great teaching for me is just to treat Maya like a game and be constantly happy. And actually, in a practical way, how I would like to implement this is even the slightest, intention of Maya to be near me. It's like a chessboard that you're playing, and that they're going to move like a game on the chessboard, and you have to be ready to defend and protect yourself. And the way to get there is to be in such a state of happiness, honor, and respect that you will win that game. And that's my important takeaway in today's Om Shanti.
Nice, sister.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om
Today,
Shanti.
today Baba is talking about the jewels, how he is decorating us with the beautiful jewels. One is necklace, eyes, necklace, and bracelets. So he says through eyes, we should remember only Baba, none other than the Baba. And the other one is, the third one is service, how we are doing service. And the second one is the knowledge, how we are going to talk about the knowledge through the throat. So very beautifully, he has decorated us. Early morning today, he has decorated with jewels. So beautiful it is. Thank you, sister.
Yes, sister. It's true that Baba is decorating us in the early morning with such a jewels. Anyone else?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
I like this point what Papa said about always keep in your conscience that you are the jewel of BapDada's eyes. So very intoxicating point. Jewel in the sense, it's jewel is like a soul. Right? So that's one point. We turn, then we also have this consciousness that we are a soul. Another way we can do the soul conscious practice.
Sister, your voice is not clear.
Oh, sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I was saying, I'd like to point what Papa said, always keep in your consciousness that you are jewel of BapDada's eyes.
Right.
Yeah, so that point is very intoxicating because jewel is nothing but, the that creates the awareness of soul consciousness. And Baba says that we are the jewels of his eyes. So it's very intoxicating, I said. That's the point which I'm going to practice today. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Very nice, sister.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Very beautiful Murli, though I missed the first paragraph of it. I like the point where my Baba says that he says in this line that sing his praise always. Sing Baba's praise, the first one, to eradicate negativity. By eradicating negativity, you will finish all the battles. And this not only finish battle, you will finish the battle without any stress. It will not. It looks like a game, and it will not cause you any stress. By finishing this battle, you will remain happy, and by remaining happy, the Maya will not dare to enter within you. Om Shanti.
Very nice, sister.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
The other thing which he tells us about the honor and respect. We always crave honor and respect from others, instead of we ourselves can give our honor and respect. That is very most important elevated thing, I feel, sister, because we always want somebody to honor us, somebody to respect us. First, there should be self-respect and self-honor. that should be that when we have self-respect and self-honor, naturally from outside we get that honor and respect. We need not crave for it. So Baba has beautifully put that line there, telling us to have stabilize in our self-respect and honor. So I take this point also as a very important point. Thank you, sister.
Very nice, sister.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
It's a beautiful Murli because my Ratnagar father, he's a Jadugar, but he's a Ratnagar, the one who's got so many jewels in his hand. And he's the one who decorates me every morning. And there are so many decorations, of course, he has mentioned here. A decoration or a jewel means only when there is closeness, or only when Baba wants, to uplift something, or only when there is stability. When all these words, when he gives as the main virtues of a jewel. The best jewel, which I'll always like, is the eyes, which in Hindi it is Nuri Ratan. And how can I become Nuri Ratan? So in my eyes, I should see only Baba, Baba, Baba. So when my vision is merged in his vision, which we do in Amrit Vela, we go up, we are merged in him, then what will happen to the eyes? As Baba says, is balls of light. I love that Nuri Ratan. I love Baba decorating me with the beautiful jewels, so that when I open my eyes and people look at me, they just have a vision of Baba. May Baba ka Nuri Ratan. Shanti.
Very nice, sister. Om Shanti. Anyone else?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om
Morning,
Shanti.
everyone. Baba talks about honor and distress, and Baba very well mentions that the reason for distress is going behind Maya, that is not being able to be in your own honor. And honor means stability. Stability comes from remembering Baba by praising him. And Baba says, Padhai is the way to remember Baba. If you are not studying, if you are not carrying out Padhai, then you are ladai with Maya. You're carrying out a ladai which will cause distress, which will lead to dishonor. So indirectly, a direct connection is between honor is Padhai. That way we'll stay in remembrance of Baba and there'll be no Maya to cause distress to us. That will also earn respect to us. I like this connection, sister. Om Shanti.
Wonderful, brother. Today, what Baba said about who can become the jewel of the eyes.
One who thinks about Baba, none other than Baba.
Yeah, those who do not see anything except the Father. Through their eyes are the jewels of the eyes. And what is their speciality? What are the? What is
Every
the?
action will become a memorial. Is it?
Sorry.
Their every action will become a memorial. The
Yeah.
speciality. There, when they are only with Baba, their every action will become memorial.
Right. And they will have the remembrance of the Father in their eyes.
Yes.
And who can become jewel of the necklace?
One who speak about the knowledge through their lips.
Yeah. Those who do service through their throat can become jewel of the necklace. And what is the speciality of the third number? who are the jewels of the bracelet?
They're going to be helpers.
Yeah, they become helpers in one
Helpers.
form or another. And how we can become the jewels of BapDada's eyes? Or
One who reveals the image of the Father.
Yes. And by keeping in our consciousness that we are the
Consciousness.
jewels of BapDada's eyes, so that there cannot be anyone else merged in our eyes. How can we destroy the distressed?
By singing Baba praise, by praising Baba.
Consider
Yeah.
Maya as a game.
You're close, but not exactly.
By being in the state of honor.
Yeah, by becoming stable in the stage of honor, we can destroy the distress. And what Baba said about honor and respect?
They go hand in hand. If you honor yourself, you will get respect as an outcome.
Correct. To the extent someone is stabilized in his honor, accordingly he receives respect.
Self-honor and self-respect.
Correct. And how we can finish anything negative or burai?
By praising the God.
Correct. By singing Baba's praise, that is padhai. What happens by singing Baba's praise?
All battle will be defeated. All
Right.
will
All
finish.
battling will finish. Ladhai will finish. And what would be the sign of those who consider battling to be a game?
They will be constantly happy. They'll enjoy the
Correct.
game.
The battle
Right.
itself will be a game.
Yes, they will consider battling as a game and therefore they will remain happy. Then how to free yourself from the attraction of Maya?
Maintaining state
Remain
of
in your
honor.
state of honor.
Correct. By maintaining a state of honor. Again.
And consider it to be a game.
Correct. Consider Maya to be a game.
Constantly being happy.
Right. By constantly remaining happy. So in
By
this way we
seeing
can
each
free.
scene of drama happily as an drama scene, then also attraction will finish. Just I
Correct.
think yesterday or day before yesterday slogan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Baba said two things by which we can make every action a memorial. What are those?
Image of support
Image of support and
and transformation.
image of upliftment. Correct. The last question. How we can create a fortune?
Those who renounce themselves.
Through
Correct.
renunciation.
By renunciation.
Wonderful.
Sister, can you
Anyone?
brief about image of support and image of upliftment?
Image of support and image of upliftment. Anyone want to add?
Sister, I just wanted to a little clarity, little churning on this honor and pride. See, honor and respect, sorry. Respect, it's something which goes outwards. We give respect, maryada to somebody. But honor is something, considering something important. Like, we honor somebody because he's an important. So when Baba is saying, do you know your honor, pride? I was just trying to churn, what is my honor? What is my pride? So that I get respect. Or there's a very thin line of difference between both honor and pride. If suppose honor and respect. So I just was thinking specifically, what does it highlight in us? What is that maintaining my honor so that I receive respect?
By staying in self-respect, that is Swaman, we can be our own, we can maintain our own honor.
We can maintain our honor only when we have all the virtues within us. We decorate ourselves with all these virtues. Yeah.
Correct.
And as Baba said, carrying out his studies further, padhai, we can stabilize ourselves in our honor, and even in the Laukik world, sister, that way, those who are who study higher education are considered honorable. It's not perfectly that, but we Baba's children are in a habit of studying Baba's knowledge, and at the same time, it prevents us from getting into an unstable stage by battling with Maya. That uh, remaining within the Lakshman Rekha prevents us from getting dishonored and hence be respected from others.
Correct.
So can we say honor also comes out of honesty, or honor comes out of perfection? Because the word honor is such a thing. I was just trying to churn what my honor. Somebody said, yes, it is if I stay in my self-respect. So is that the only one point of honor in which I should stay?
There's no definite answer, Rijaban, is what I think on this. It's when you maintaining yourself in self-respect, all virtues will flow by itself. Now it's a chain reaction of everything. That's how I see it. So there'll be no definite answer per se. It will be each one's own experience to look at what works for them. But yes, the first piece is if I respect myself, respect will come. I don't have to ask for. If I'm staying in my own self-respect because I want to respect, then there is a subtle ego there. I be myself, I stabilize myself in the stage of self-respect and let the thing flow. That's how I see it. Anybody else can add on it.
Yeah, it can also be whose child I am. I'm child of the Supreme. So I am considered important, not because I'm so-and-so, a teacher, etc., etc. I am not just that. Maybe I'm honored, I'm considered important, that I'm child of the Supreme. And as somebody rightly said, through the decoration there, I'm able to reveal my Father. So when I stay in that decoration, maybe they recognize who am I. And then in that decoration, if I'm stable, then people will say, oh, this is some other, a jewel, some sparkling star. I don't know, it's just a churning I was having. I don't know whether the route is right, but I was thinking if somebody has to consider me important, main kaun hu? Not just main atma hu, main kiska, whose child, who's my father, the King of Kings. That's why I'm important. I thought maybe it could be this.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
When are we honored, sister? When we do something outstandingly and when we are unique from others, we are honored. So I feel in this, when we follow Srimad and when we are very much good in our knowledge, and when we are extraordinary in our knowledge and when following the Srimad and extraordinary, and we are unique from everybody, then I think we are honored. So that is self-honoring ourselves.
Wonderful, sister.
Om Shanti, sister and divine family. 2 points. Number 1, in terms of self-respect, since I found Baba, since I understood what does self-respect mean and how many beautiful and elevated title Baba has given to me, I see myself as of last year in highly respectable, elevated form. I do see myself not in the form of other people, because if I see myself in the eyes of other people, it reduces my self-esteem. I do not see anymore how other people see me, because Baba has told me who I am. He has given me highest level of self-esteem, elevated self-honor, and I love myself since that day. My second point, Baba talked about 3 types of UL, and with this limited knowledge and understanding in 1 year, I consider myself number 1, diamond UL. Why? Because whenever I see or stabilize myself in soul conscious state, then when I go out at workplace, shopping, at home, then I see each human being, his light, his diamond. Then again, I always remember that. Of course, I do not stay 24/7 in soul conscious state, because I'm learning how to stay in that, because most of the time I'm in body conscious. But when I am in soul conscious, during those moments, when I see his form in everybody, then my heart sings. जो जो दिसे तेरा रूप. Baba, wherever I go, whoever I see your light. Everybody is your form. Everybody is your sparkling star. So this is the vision I would like to establish 24/7. That's my goal. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Wonderful, sister.
Would you really like to answer the question where a sister has asked about what do you mean by being of support and being of upliftment?
Yeah, support comes. See, when suppose I'm really, first of all, I must know able to hold myself. Like, the support and upliftment, if you know, in Hindi, I've heard it as Adhar and Udhar Murat. So to whom can I give support? When I take support from the one, I am able to lift somebody from what they were and raise them to what they should become. So I'm just a support with Baba, a helper with Baba. When I give support, that is holding, and bring them up, uplift, raise them up. So for that, I need to first hold myself. I need to hold, be stable in what I do. Then I can be Adhar and Udhar Murat.
Does that
Thank you,
answer your
sister.
question?
Yes, sister. Thank you, sister.
Wonderful.
Shall we move on to
Yes.
meditation?
Yes, sister. Let's sit back comfortably. I, the soul, is jewel of BapDada's eyes. I, the soul, always have the remembrance of the Father in my eyes. Baba's image and features are visible from my eyes. I stabilize myself in the stage of honor. I constantly receive respect for maintaining my own honor. I, the soul, is the child of highest on high Father. I am free from attraction of Maya. I, the soul, consider Maya to be a game. I am happy always. I am an image of support and upliftment. My every action becomes a memorial. I am image of support for the transformation of the world. I am a fortunate soul. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Om
sister.
Shanti. Thank you, Sakshiban. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a nice day.
Thank you, Sister. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you, sister.